you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was Tuesday, 9:43 a.m., and the traffic on the Santa Ana freeway was so heavy people in Orange County couldn't get their cars out of their garages. I was working the day watch out of Mathnet. The boss is Thad Green. Head of our computer division is Debbie Williams. My partner is George Frankley. His dance instructor from an earlier episode still has sore feet. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician. An incredible number of automobiles were being stolen in Los Angeles, and we couldn't find them. We decided to look at a couple of scenes from yesterday's program to establish what we knew for sure.
Last year, about 56,000 cars were stolen in our area.
Wow.
If we divide that figure by 12, we get a monthly average.
About 4,700 each month, on average. In the midst of our investigation, we were temporarily sidetracked by a young girl who thought her mother's car had been towed away by an LAPD wrecker. We found that not to be the case.
My mother is going to be mad, and I don't blame her. This is the first time I get to drive alone, and this has to happen.
Debbie came up with some more interesting facts.
Here's something else, Mathnetters. Usually LAPD recovers about 8 out of 10. 80% of the automobiles which were stolen.
That's pretty good.
But in the past 2 months, our recovery rate has dropped to about 3 out of 10. 30%.
That's interesting.
But what?
Well, what does it mean?
It means that almost 20,000 cars have disappeared from the streets of Los Angeles in the past 2 months.
Right off the face of the earth.
Just learning a dance step, Kate. I don't think I'm ever going to get it.
Yes, you will. Monday. Yes, Steve. Oh? Please send her in. Lisa is here, George.
The young lady with missing car?
Hello, Miss Monday, Mr. Frankley. Sorry to bother you, but I had a thought.
It's no bother, Lisa. What is it?
I was thinking, yesterday when my mom's car was stolen, it was awfully sunny and bright.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the wrecker pulling my mom's car wasn't 317.
We know it wasn't 317, Lisa. LAPD doesn't have one by that number.
Right. Maybe it was 817. Maybe I only saw half the 8 because of glare or something, and it just looked like a 3.
I guess that's possible.
I'll check. Hi, Phil, it's Kate. Sorry to bother you again, but do you guys have a record with the number 817? Sure. Uh-huh. You do. Could you tell me what area it was working yesterday? Was it anywhere near...
Wilshire in Vermont.
Wilshire in Vermont? Oh, you sure? Thanks again, Phil.
Was it?
No. Number 817 has been in the shop for repairs for the past 3 days. Sorry, Lisa.
It was a good thought, Lisa. You keep thinking about the problem.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
And we will, too.
Kate, if people in L.A. are losing their cars at the rate of about 10,000 a month...
Mm-hmm.
They must be replacing them. I mean, nobody in L.A. walks.
What do you mean?
I mean, car sales would figure to be up.
You're right, George. New and used car sales. Maybe these cars are being sold to used car dealers. We should ask an expert.
And who is the biggest used car dealer in the whole great big world?
According to his television commercials, it's...
Art Fraud. Art Fraud Motors.
Everything okay in here?
Sure, Deb. What do you got?
I don't know, but I was just looking over some more facts.
Uh-huh.
Look at this chart. Most of the cars, about 80% that were stolen in the past 2 months, were models built before 1975 or after 1984. Think that means anything?
I don't know. Let's ask a man who sells them.
That's right, folks. You heard Art Fraud more correctly than ever. Only 29 cents down for any of these beauties. That's right. 29 cents down and 29 cents a month for 29 months. Now, tell me, can you beat that? Of course, there is a substantial penalty for those of you that don't pay the $15,000 final balloon payment at the end of the 29th month. But hey, folks, there's no way you can go wrong with a fraud. Just check out these tires. One for every wheel.
I forgot he did his TV commercials live.
Plus, a round steering wheel to help the car go wherever you want it to. And this 1966 beauty comes equipped with a 1966 mirror, 1966 radio, and a lot of other 1966 extras. You buy this car and you'll say, no fooling, it's a dandy. All right, let's get back to Used Car Theater and our wonderful film, Don't Touch That, My Nose is on Fire.
Mr. Fraud.
No, I'm still on camera.
Sorry, thought that...
Leo, we off yet? We off?
All clear.
You're lucky you're my wife's cousin. Hi, friends. Art Fraud Motors.
Mr. Fraud, I'm Kate Monday. This is my partner, George.
Frankly, Mathnet.
Nice to know you. You too interested in buying a used car?
We're interested in 20,000 cars, Mr. Fraud.
Call me Art. It's much better for business. 20,000 cars, huh? Of course. Any particular color?
We're investigating car thefts, Mr. Fraud.
Oh, I know all about them.
You do?
What I mean is a lot of people have been coming in here and buying used cars because theirs have been stolen. It's been a madhouse, I'm telling you.
I'll bet it has.
But don't get me wrong. I mean, business has been fantastic. It's just that, a couple more months I'll be out of cars.
Don't you have to buy an awful lot of cars to fill that need?
We buy good cars when they're offered, but so far that hasn't increased.
Not at all?
Nope. That supply has been the same for weeks. The only thing that's changed is the demand.
So as far as you know, the cars that have been stolen off the streets aren't showing up in used car lots?
Not at all. I've been talking to a lot of other used car dealers, and they're in the same predicament. More buyers than sellers, more demand than supply.
Any idea where these stolen cars might be going, Art?
Not really. The chop shops are out of business, so that's out. I guess they might be being shipped out of the country to points south and sold down there, but I don't know anything about it.
We can check that. Well, thank you for your time, Mr. Art.
Anytime, okay.
Oh, one thing. Any idea what cars built before 1975 and after 1984 might have in common?
75 and 84. Let me see. Not much. Prices change. Styles change. Before 75, the cars were heavier. As a matter of fact, after 84, they got heavier again. Hey! What? Oh, excuse me. I'm on TV again. I love showbiz. Sure, I'm on my key light, Bill. Huh? Get the camera up. Come on. Come on.
11 out of 12. 11 out of 12%.
Hi, folks. Art Fraud once again. When used car prices have you awed, that's the time to call Art Fraud.
11 out of 12. 11 out of 12, come in.
We've got to give Art credit.
And Art will give anybody credit. Monday.
Mathnet, 3 more complaints about LAPD tow-away.
What are the complaints?
Nobody can find the cars.
100% of Square One TV is a production of the Children's Television Workshop.